Hi guys, it is hopefully Thursday the 26th when you're watching this. It's now been 2 whole weeks since I've seen you. So this video is going to be going along with this worksheet that I've given you in your packets. I'm going to say pretty much the same thing that I have written in your instructions, but I'm going to explain it a little bit more. So this is just to help you to know exactly what you need on this worksheet. So we talked a little bit about atoms and elements, protons and neutrons and electrons before we left last Thursday, but we haven't really done a ton of work with them. We just talked a little bit. So let's kind of review what each of those things are. So we have an atom, and an atom is formed of different parts. It's formed of 3 different parts. Those 3 parts are electrons, protons, and neutrons. And I've already colored mine and made it beautiful. So you can pause now and color, or you can color after, whichever you would like to do. So the first question right here is asking, it says, electrons have a charge of, and then we have protons have a charge of, and neutrons have a charge of. So our options are positive, negative, or neutral, which is 0. A positive charge, a negative charge, or a 0. So, if we remember, protons have a positive charge. So, on my sheet where it says protons have a charge of, I'm going to put a positive 1, because when we have just a positive sign or just a negative sign, we assume that the number is 1 after it. I made my protons blue because I always see protons as blue in diagrams. So that's what it is in my head, because I saw that when I learned about this. So then our options left are negative or neutral. Now don't get confused here. Neutrons do not have a negative charge. Neutrons have a neutral charge. Neutron, neutral. So neutral also means 0. 0, it means they have no charge. I made my neutrons red because I've always seen them as red in diagrams. So now we only have one option left. Electrons have a charge of negative 1. Negative 1. Alright, so over here in this diagram, it would like you to color in which things are which. So I made a key over here. I made my electrons green, my protons blue or purple, and my neutrons are red. You are then going to color which ones are which. At the bottom, it says the nucleus is made up of, which things are in the nucleus? Do you remember? Think. It's made up of neutrons and what goes in this blank? You can see over here in the diagram, it is protons. So protons and neutrons go in the nucleus. They are in the nucleus. So I'm going to fill that in. The nucleus is made up of protons and neutrons. Then over here it says in this little box, atoms have the same number of protons and electrons. So we have the same number of negatives and positives. Same number of negatives and positives in an atom. So that means if we have 5 electrons. That means the charge is -5 because we have 5 negative ones. And we have 5 protons. That means we have +5. The overall charge is going to be -5 plus +5, and we're going to get 0. They cancel each other out. It's just like we've been doing in algebra. If we have +5, how do we get rid of the +5? We subtract 5. So +5 and -5 cancel each other out. Finally, you're going to look right here. You can count over here how many electrons are in this atom. You can count how many protons are in this atom. They should be the same number. And you can count how many neutrons are in the atom. This is a lithium atom. I gave you a photo of part of the periodic table. You can use this to see the atomic number. The atomic number means how many protons and electrons there are in an atom. So we see lithium, it has the atomic number of 3. So you should be able to check your counting by looking at the periodic table. Okay, lovely people, I think that is it. I would like you to color in this diagram as well, match the colors from up here, and I think that is all. Okay, I miss you. Bye.